welcome to the international webinar on International Women's Day, organized by IWIWD. On the behalf of the entire organizing committee, I'm Asst Professor, organizing secretary. Would like to welcome you all for this webinar. It's a global holiday celebrated annually on March 8 as a focal point in the women's rights movement, bringing attention to issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, and violence and abuse against women. Ladies and gentlemen, in doing so, the International Webinar on International Women's Day aims to celebrate women in science and research to connect the international community to women and girls, strengthening the ties between science, policy, and society for strategies oriented towards the future. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our organization. The motto behind this non-profit association is to bridge the gap between students, professors, academics, and industrialists from multidiscipline. Apart from organizing various seminars and webinars, expert talk, and conferences, we have various highly rated multidisciplinary journals in the field of science, engineering, technology, and management. Since our inception, we have been arranged various international conferences at various parts of the world like New York, London, Australia, Hong Kong, Dubai, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, India, etc. And more than 1 lakh people across the globe are associated with us. And more than 5 lakh research papers have been published during our journey today. Today, I'm glad to welcome you all as a member of this fastest growing network for the advancement of science and technology in terms of research and innovation. Today, we were very much fortunate to have 3 eminent professors and experts who is joining this webinar as an expert speakers and guest. Our first professor is Professor A. Geetha. Presently, she is working as Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. And our next professor is Professor Dr.D.Padmavathi. Presently, she is working as a lecturer in PG Department of Food and Nutrition, Muthurangam Government Arts College, Vellore. And our next professor is Gayatri Sunkad. Presently, she is working as a lecturer at Department of Political Science, Shri Kalidas Degree College, Badami, Karnataka. I would like to welcome our Professor Gayatri Sunkad to deliver the webinar.
Once again, I am wishing all of you on the eve of International Women's Day. I am welcoming you for this great day. And next one is, I am also very proud to share my stage with these eminent professors, and I am also very proud to participate in this international webinar. So first, I am presenting my topic, that is women in independent India. Means in this, it is also written paper. It is already published in the international journal, and by this I have also, that is so many things I have written about how women, the situation has changed after the independence in India. So first one is, I want to introduce myself. I am Gayatri Sunkad. I am Department of Political Science, and also I am an independent researcher. And next one is, I am also a member of, that is, a ResearchGate. And next one is, I am also associate editor, Journal of Entrepreneurship and Business Management, SSRS journals, and also I am a member of ResearchGate. I am also lifetime member of Institute Global Professionals. It is called as the IGP. And next one is, so first I am presenting my topic, that is women in independent India. So in this, I have also that is written about the women are having their own role in independent India. And in the modern India, the women are having the 41%, that is population in independent India, and they are having contribution to the all-round development to the modern India. Even though women are having their own problems, still women are showing their potential and contributed to the formation of modern India. And before women are restricted to the 4 walls of the whole, that is walls, and next one is, that is leading her life in the male-dominated society. But after independence, there is much change are witnessed in every aspect of India. And after independence, both central and state governments had implemented many measures, that is to empowerment of women and encouragement of girls' education. And next one is, that is, in introduction, I have written that in this paper, we are discussing the role of women in the independent India, and how role is, that is changing from traditional to modern. Before independence, women was restricted to domestic chores, and after independence, the stress was given to education as well as empowerment. The both central as well as state governments were implemented many measures the education and economic freedom of women. So many bills were passed by Parliament to provide social equality to women, like Anti-Dowry Act, Domestic Violence Act, etc. And next one is that is and next one is in the key points. In the key points I have taken, that is women empowerment, education, and government's domestic independence, etc. And next one is that in methodology, that is I have written about the revolutionary changes. 1 minute. In revolutionary changes, that is we have taken place in the position of women in India after independence, the Constitution of India provided for special steps that is to be taken by the government to improve the condition of women by the separate institution. Means both governments have taken many steps, even in the legal aspect also, that is to empowerment of women. A quick and effective change in the status of women was contemplated through the social legislation. Social legislation means that is many bills are passed by the government. The Constitution of India guarantees certain fundamental rights and freedom, such as the protection of the life and personal liberty. Indian women are the beneficiaries of these rights as the same manner as the Indian men. According to Article 14 ensures equality before law, and Article 15 prohibits any discrimination. Article 15A prohibits discrimination in any aspect of employment or office of the state on grounds of religion, caste, sex, descent, place of birth, residence, or any of them. So after independence, that is India had series of the we had series of the bill passed for the upliftment of women. And besides legislations, education was also regarded as an important factor in raising the status of women in the society. Therefore, active steps were taken to promote women's education. Immediately after independence, it was realized that unless half of our population is also exposed to educational process, there is no possibility of the modernization. So various committees and various commissions emphasized the need for equalization of the educational opportunities. There has been a remarkable increase in the number of women that is getting the out of the four walls of the household are becoming workers are both cities and villages. And according to 1991 census, job opportunities outside the families, it is also given, and more than 21% of women population, and they are working as considered as the working population. And the next one is that is the role of women India after the independence, means how that is the role of women was changed after we are getting the freedom. The role of women in India after independence, women has achieved so many achievements in all the fields. So including all fields, corporate, social, economic, in all fields, women she has achieved the top of the level. And now women are worked as a chief minister, prime minister, president, business icon, etc. And she is balancing the family as career. So as an Indian woman, she knows that is her responsibility, and she is balancing both the family as well as career. And everyday woman is giving importance to career rather than the family. Even in the rural sector also, if you are observing, the woman is maintaining the house as well as agricultural activities, and she is gaining more importance in male dominated society, and also she is gaining her economic freedom and providing good education to her children. So as an educated woman, as a responsible woman, she is also maintaining both. In Constitution, also according to Article 14, all are equal in the eyes of law. So according to many articles of Constitution, the dowry and domestic violence against women are the punishable offense. So that because of this also, the women are enjoying the freedom in the home as well as even in the outside level. And women, they are also that is becoming, for example, so many women are becoming IAS officers, IPS officers, the women are even the finance minister of India, even the foreign affairs of minister of India. So both the role, that is also, they are also maintaining the roles and they are also showing their talent. And next one is, that is even totally in conclusion, we can say that the women are contributing to the society, family, to the also nation, especially in independent India. So we can say that women are like the shining stars and they are having their, that is their own role. Totally, that is, we can say that, that is on the eve of the March 8th, International Women's Day. So we are having the pride of Indian women who is also maintaining both family as well as career. And even though whatever that is, they are also, they are facing the personal problems, social problems, economic problems, still she is also, that is balancing all of this. And next one is, she is contributing herself even to the economic progress of the nation. So on eve of March 8th, International Women's Day, I am also very proud of being woman. And next one is, I am also wishing all the women who are also in the path of that is success, and wishing them a grand success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable time and for sharing a wonderful webinar, ma'am. Now, Dr. D.Padmavathi to deliver the webinar.
Yes, sir. So can I start my session? This is Dr. D.Padmavathi. My field of specialization is foods and nutrition. Currently, I am working as a guest employee in the PG Department of Foods and Nutrition in Muthurangam Government Arts College of Tamil Nadu. So for the past, I am working as a lecturer in abroad. I am working as assistant professor. So I got 12 years of work experience. Out of that, 1 year in East Africa, that is Ethiopia, in Oliga University. So being a woman, we should take a pride on our own self. So today on this occasion, thanks for the institution, that is IROJ webinars, as well as I thank Mr. Isaac sir for giving this valuable opportunity to share my presentation. And I start my presentation. D. Padmavathi, my designation is MSc, MPhil, PhD. That is all the degrees I offered in food and nutrition in my area of socialization. Currently, I am doing my postdoctoral fellowship in Srinivas University, Bangalore. So, based upon these courses, today I must start my presentation. That is, they are afraid of educated women. They are afraid of the power of knowledge. There is no greater pillar of stability than a strong, free, and educated woman. So, according to True Fast, she says, we educate women because it's smart. We educate women because it changes the world. So, based upon these theme and code, my presentation today is women's education, a great pathway for the future empowerment. It serves as a great pathway tool for proceeding their future with some great confidence and some liberty, right, and royal. So, coming to the introduction, what is education? Educating the woman leads to every perception in each and every moment of our life that strives of improving all kinds of skill and experience of girls, whatever she exposed. So these comprises the general education occur in schools, colleges, professional education, vocational education, as well as in technical line too. So nowadays women are very good in all kinds of professions. So plays a vital part of a living being, whether it is a boy or a girl. Education assists an individual to be smarter, to learn new things, and to know about the facts across the worldwide, that is globe. So educating the girls of a nation promotes and women as well as it endurance rates as well as health issues. Child marriage empowers both at their workplace and also their home, and is assisting in dealing with climate as well as change. An educated woman can educate their entire family. For the improvement of Indian society or the complete world, girls should be well educated. So this, according to the what is education? It means a learning or study of existing knowledge and cultural. heritage. It means learning from the achievement of our ancestors, making our contribution in it by improving advancement in existing technology and transfer it to the next generation with a pre-planned manner which can be used for the prosperous, very good future. So why education is important for a woman? What should we realize from that? Women across the globe, that is worldwide, was characterized by various kinds of diversity in feminine energy, various kinds of approach to meet their life, work, family, society, at their basic emotional, psychological, physical, mental, intellectual, social, professional, various creative, innovative thoughts that tie them together to a common cause. So the next common cause, being a woman across the globe, what to be achieved, participants are there can lead their own lives and refuse the passivity that is expected of them. A modern progressive woman prides herself with all permanent virtue. She wishes to embrace her own herself in entirely, not to put men down, but not only break out of an oppress that is non-stop, so that she can realize her own untapped full potential. She doesn't depend anyone for the future career. So this is a woman involved in various professions, that is politician, teacher, doctor, sports athlete, navy, pilot exclusively. Then woman wishes to be able to make a choice between scenarios wherein one she wishes to fully involve her in her motherhood or suspend in various professional aspiration without being made to feel underserving or financially dependent. Or in another target where she wishes to strike a balance between her motherhood and professional duties. Many working women may serve as a very good housewife today, as a housewife, as a mother, as a daughter-in-law, etc. So yet she doesn't label as an irresponsible or selfish fellow. Such a state of choice with dignity would be true liberation for a young mother. So women's education is very important for the country to fully develop. It's like a effective medicine to cure a patient completely and provide health back. An educated woman has the capability to handle her home and professional life. The moral aim of education, educating the woman, is the physical and intellectual development of the child. It also results their own child to develop both in physical as well as intellectual activity also. The only aim of education is complete knowledge or more knowledge and not yet more knowledge. So what is the importance of female education in our society? It is the basic foundation for an educated generation. It helps to eradicate poverty. It promotes economic, financial development. It provides well-rounded citizens around the globe. Of course, well, female education is the basic foundation for an educated generation. How come? A woman, giving women a chance to access her education is like educating the entire whole society, since they will more likely pass the knowledge to the family. Furthermore, they will grow to appreciate the importance of schooling, sacrifice resources to ensure the child to attend good schools and colleges to reap the endless benefits of higher education. Female education helps to eradicate poverty. How come? Women equal opportunities to fulfill their education rights and allows them to participate in business and other economic activities. Due to entrepreneurial abilities, mathematics, and the research skill equip them with the better knowledge to face the various strategies. They are also more competitive in the job market, generate high income to combat poverty. A household that comprises a couple who hustle in different ways to provide the family, they can lead a happy, independent life where only the husband fends for the family. Female education promotes economic development in the way of contribution to giving patients an effective medication to cure illness and at the same time it restores vital health. Women plays a crucial role in promoting national development too. They compromise more than half of the population in most countries. Failure to educate them means slow development and less productivity. Society is the result. So female education provides well-rounded citizen. How? It is vital in providing knowledge about various aspects such as information, skill, intellectual to be a better citizen, parent. Consequently, it will give you a very good output, that is productivity. Education moral aim is also to develop a very good intellectual child. Female education promotes physical growth as well as positive well-being. So the main concept, so what is the importance of over women should be educated? What are the concepts underlying it? Basic rights, increased literacy, human trafficking, then political representation. So basic right, first of all, the education is the basic right for everyone, not only for women. When we say everyone, we shouldn't forget that women also a part in that. Society has a large population of women, and we can't have such a large population as illiterate. It will be a huge loss. All the girls and women, whether they are rich, poor, young, married, that widow, with any social status, that and all never matter. They should have the basic right to learn. Education is not a privilege, but it is a basic fundamental right. So increased literacy. So in the actually the statistics shows out of 163 million, only nearly 63% alone is illiterate. Offering all children education will pop up these literacy rates, pushing forward development in struggling regions. What is human trafficking? Women are the most being vulnerable sector. According to UN Nation Inter project on United Nation Interagency projects on human trafficking, they should give some suggestion that young girls with opportunities and fundamental skills, this $1 billion industry can be significantly undetermined. So political representation, how politically they represent the rights and knowledge means across the globe, women are underrepresented as voters and restricted from political involvement. That UNWP, that is United Nations Women's Programs on Leadership and Participation, suggest the civic education, then very good training, then all about empowerment will make up this gap. So, equality in society makes independent and build confidence. So, inequality and discrimination will always start from the root level. For example, in Indian culture, especially in Tamil Nadu, when a boy goes to school along with his sister, he just come back. That is, she is the girl. This is the basic seed of discrimination in the mind of the boy. So whenever we coming from the independent and building confidence, it is absolutely true that education makes the person independent, both financially, physically, as well as mentally, according to a woman level. It provides the basic skill to capable of ourselves to do some servings to earn a better living. So if women become educated or earn for themselves, they don't have to depend upon anybody. Early marriage and smaller families, poverty reduction. That is in case of ancient India when we saw go back to the history means small marriage, the young child marriage, and that and all so common. So that and all should be reduced. So that the school enrollment of the women will be increased. That is girls. Poverty reduction. Whenever women are provided with equal rights and equal access to education, they can participate in business, economic, activity too. So they can fight against the poverty through feeding, clothing, as well as other basic needs. So development of the nation, approximately 50% of the total population, if they are left uneducated, means it substantially it causes a major problem of the nation itself. So next, we reach the conclusion of the presentation. Men and women are like the two sides of a coin. Without one, the other can't exist. Education for women can not only give the educated family, but the education of women can also help in eradicating many social evils such as dowry problems, unemployment, social peace can be easily established. A woman has to play three distinct parts in her lifetime. The first one is she is a good daughter. The second is she is a good wife. After that, the third, she should be a very good mother. Education teaches a mother what she should be. It also teaches her how would do it in a good daughter, wife, as well as mother. So spread the importance and improves the level of women's education all over the country. Countrywide national propaganda and awareness program must be very essential and necessary. An educated woman can educate her whole family as well as the nation itself. Also, the mother highest duty is she should educate her child and guide her child, giving instruction to her child in a proper manner. It receives from early childhood. Then only the child, whether it is a boy or girl, he or she should be come as a very good citizen. The education will enable women to make their children, husbands, and parents truly happy. It's a very important issue in today's society. Consequently, it is a very important that women should be educated. On all these grounds, female education is a vital necessity. So, wrapping up the importance of female education. Overall, educating female is one of the effective way to reverse a relentless trend of non-productivity due to lack of skills to engage in personal and societal growth. Apart from improving their confidential financial freedom, giving women a chance to attend the school is educating the whole society because it can easily share and apply the knowledge to their families. So here I list out some of the Tamil social reformers as well as freedom fighters of Tamil Nadu who are fought for the women rights as well as education. Magakavi Subramanya Bhardiar, Vavu Sidambaram Pillai, Dheeran Chinnamalai, then Marudupandiyar, Pulithevar, then S.V. Narasimhalu Naidu, then Kavimani Desi Vinayapillai given on quotes for Tamil Nadu women, Mangayarai Peruppathukku Madhavam Seidida Vendumamma. So be proud of being a woman. Penmai Courtroom, happy International Day to one and all, 8th March 2023. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to share my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for sharing your valuable time and for joining this webinar. On the behalf of the organizing committee, IRAJ Webinars, I'd like to present the certificate of appreciation to you, ma'am. Kindly accept it, ma'am. Now, I'd like to thank all our sponsors and coordinators. I'd like to also thank our president. We're happy to hear your comments and compliments and suggestions at our Facebook and Twitter page. This video will be available shortly in our YouTube channel. IRAJ conferences and seminars for all past and upcoming webinars and expert lectures. Thank you all. See you on another webinar soon.